Take a moment to become settled. The name of this meditation is From Fear to Freedom. This meditation can be used when you're in a fearful place or an upset place to help you find inner reflection and to shift into a place of freedom. So, wherever you're at emotionally, it's okay. Feel how you want to feel. It's okay. Go into the feelings. Don't analyze them, just feel them. Feel them in your body. Again, our head wants to get involved. Just feel them without analyzing them. Just feel them. If you're feeling afraid, or you're feeling angry or sad, again, let go of analyzing. Just feel. And tune into your body. Feel how your breath has stopped. You're holding your body. Can you feel it? You're holding the feeling. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Give your body permission, no matter what it's feeling, to relax. Okay, and again, without ignoring the feeling, maybe it's shifted the feeling. But go into the feeling and feel what your body's doing. Feel if your jaw is tight. Feel if your breath is holding, if your body is holding tension. Invite the breath in. Think of inviting in truth. If you believe in a higher power, imagine inviting that loving energy into your body. Invite in a new perspective. As you exhale, see if you can allow space for that new perspective. Now, has the feelings in your body, the tension, the holding, is that shifting? Follow it. Follow the feelings. So if there's now tension around a different area, perhaps tension around your heart or tension around your head, what are the feelings in there? Be honest with yourself. Does it feel constricted? Does it feel like a part of you is isolating something inside of you? Something that maybe you're afraid to see. What would happen if you again breathed in and brought in new thought and brought in a higher perspective of what you're not wanting to look at? Go into the feeling, that part that maybe feels isolated or separate from you or tighter than other areas. What are you holding there? What hurt are you holding there? And again, without analyzing, let go of the brain, go into the feeling in the body. Is there a memory or a picture, or do you hear someone speaking, like someone from your past speaking and talking to you in a way that hurt you at one time? Your feelings are showing you this deeper hurt. Wherever you are feeling hurt from someone, it's usually a deeper hurt that we're really wounded by. Not that person that triggered you or that feeling that triggered you. Your feelings are showing you a deeper hurt that you've buried in your body. So let's look at shifting into a place of freedom around this. Now, when you feel that feeling, however your body is showing you, whether it's hearing someone's words from the past that hurt you, or whether it's a picture or a memory, a feeling, whatever it is, go into it. Follow it. Don't be afraid of it. I know it can bring up a lot of fear. We're not going to relive it. We're going to explore it so we can find freedom in it. And first of all, let me assure you that this is already over. You have already experienced this hurt. You do not need in any way to relive it. All we're going to go is releasing it from the body, from the cells, from our consciousness. So in that area of your body that is storing this memory, go into it. And just ask yourself a few things. Who made you feel wrong or less? Feel into it. Allow their image or imagine them in your mind, whoever that person is that initially hurt you. Allow them to become present. And ask yourself another question. Even though it may not first appear that way, does some part of you believe that they felt this way about themselves? So, for example, if your feeling that came up was you feel worthless because of what this person did, do you think that they felt worthless at some point in their life? The answer is usually yes. They might overcompensate for this by being overconfident or aggressive or arrogant. But at some point in their life, they probably felt what you're feeling. And now ask yourself another question. Have they healed that hurt part? At the point when the hurt was pushed upon you because of their words or their actions, Were they healed? Had they healed that hurt part? That part that felt worthless, or that it was all their fault? Were they healed? Or did they try and cope with it in unhealthy ways, or try to cover it with a macho demeanor or an aggressive personality? So if they're unhealed, that hurt spills out of us sometimes. And that hurt that they haven't healed gets pushed upon usually the people we love. Almost like at some level they say, "Here, help me carry this." But ask yourself another question, because I know that can be very painful, and we can have beliefs and feelings that come up that we're supposed to carry this for them, that it's our fault again. But what if you consciously choose that it's not yours to heal? That hurt, that it feels like it's spilt upon you. What if that hurt isn't yours to heal? Can you feel that hurt that spilled upon you? Feel it leave your body. And sometimes it feels like our body is resistant, because in a program, the programs of an empath can really be deep programs of, I need to carry the hurts of the world. But you don't. Actually, by you releasing this hurt, you're actually healing you, and therefore healing them. So, does that make it easier to feel it release from your body? If you just took a deep breath in, or you felt your body relax, that's a sign you're letting it go at the visceral level. You're letting it go in your body. I almost see the body like a storage place for memories. And it tells a beautiful story when we release those unhealed parts that are stored in our cells. Your body can sing again, find its harmony, find its laughter. We can be free. Feel into your body. Where are you now? What's happening? Again, has the feelings in your body shifted? Can you take a deep breath? What else is left in your body? Now, if there's an area that is still tight and tense and feels heavy or restricted, it's your body. Place your hand there on that part of your body and imagine allowing your spirit, your consciousness, to sink into that part. Imagine giving your cells a voice. What are they storing in there? So a lot of times this deeper level is an untruth that you have accepted as your truth. So what do you mean, Maria? Now usually you'll have thoughts that come up about worth or your value, or you're not good enough, or you're not lovable. What would happen if you understood how empathic you were? What would happen if you understood that an empath, without knowing, can accept other people's truths as their own? Just like an empath can accept another person's feeling as their own. And we get confused by it sometimes. What would happen if you realized these untruths that play in the back of your head, like, I'm not good enough, it's all my fault, I'm unlovable? What if those were the truths that others thought of themselves? And that unhealed hurt spilled upon you. And because we easily can confuse what we're feeling with being our own, when we have that feeling of being not good enough, what if that isn't even our truth? What if we accepted that as a truth, just like we accepted the hurt from someone else? So at this point, are you having a few aha moments? Because we can unknowingly take on other people's feelings, truths. Perhaps your parents believed that they were unlovable or unworthy. And because they're in our vicinity, because we share DNA, we accept these murmurs of truth as our own. Now, just because someone else believes that does not mean you have to. What would happen in your world if you were to let go of all the negative things you were taught about yourself? All of those tapes that you play in your head, those voices in your head that say, I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, I'm worthless, whatever they are. What if you looked at them, literally just looked at that thought, that feeling, and just asked yourself the question, is this mine? A lot of times your psyche will really hang on to that belief because you have defined your whole life around it. I did as well. I felt so deeply I was a mistake, and it was a mistake being here. That everything in my world was around that feeling, around that belief. what would happen if you shifted it to more of the truth? What would happen if I'm a mistake becomes I'm a miracle? The wonderful thing that we are gifted with by the energy of creation is our power of free will. Our power to choose what we believe. We are gifted with that. How would your world change if you chose to believe something different? Take a deep breath in. Invite that new feeling in. Invite in the opposite of what you were telling yourself. Invite in the good. And I know at first it feels really uncomfortable, really foreign. Your body almost fights it and it feels like it's going to break you. Because for so long we've beaten up on ourselves that it feels so familiar to beat up on ourselves rather than love ourselves. But what would happen if just 1% of that new feeling came in? Even if you cried your eyes out, even if you laid down on the floor and kicked and screamed, fighting and then surrendered and released and let a little bit in. Do you know what that resistance is? That resistance is just your ego's attachment to beating yourself up in that way. You're more powerful than that. You're part of creation. You have free will to create a different internal reality. I will say that again. You are more powerful than your ego that is fighting this. What would happen if you truly let in that new belief, that new feeling about yourself? How would your life change? And even if you feel that old recording in your head play, it is your choice to let it go and ignore it and choose the new thought, the new feeling. Even if it feels foreign and scary and uncomfortable at first, it has to be better than what you've been doing. You're strong. I know you are. You're powerful. You can do it. Choose a different way to see you. Your truth is you are part of creation. You are a part of love. It is your birthright to know this and feel this in every cell of your body. And anywhere and anyone that told you anything other than that is untrue. it is probably their unhealed and hurt parts spilling upon you. So if you'd like to go back to the first meditation and wash yourself off from those stories, so you can see and feel and experience your truth. You are love. You are free.